Hello and welcome to All Things Football. My name is Apio Khoto. This is the show where we talk all things football. It's an exciting weekend. The much anticipated Derby weekend is finally here. We're going to talk the Soweto Derby, Soweto Manchester Derby all at once. Soweto Derby, the Manchester Derby to kick off. They kick off the Derby weekend in an hour and a half in a few minutes time. Let's start with the top stories. Feel free to like the show, comment, and like the page also. Like, comment, and share the show. I'll link the episode as soon as it's done. As I said earlier, as I said during the week, on the 27th of November, All Things Football takes its last bow for the year. On the 12 stories, Inter Milan midfielder Christian Eriksen is set to leave the Italian Giants. The 29-year-old Danish midfielder has been out of action since that cardiac arrest suffered during the Euros in that defeat against Finland. Which the Danes lost by a goal to nil. The Italian is said not to be allowed to play in the Serie A since being installed and since receiving an implanted defibrillator after that attack during the game, for which saw him carried off to the hospital. On to other news, Paris Saint-Germain are looking to part ways with Spanish defender Sergio Ramos. Now, the 35-year-old has spent more time on the sidelines and the physio's room. Injuries have been hampering his progress. The French Giants, who signed Real Madrid, got the French Giants who got the Real Madrid defender on a free in what many explain as an exciting transfer window. I said is signed the Spanish defender on a 35-year-old on a 2-year contract, but will be looking to release him soon because of his injury issues, which also hampered his progress in the latter stages of his career with the Los Blancos. On to other news, Tottenham Hotspur have sacked manager Nuno Santos following a string of poor results. Spurs slipped to 8th position following a 3-0 defeat to Manchester United, which was the 5th loss of the season, leading to the dismissal of the 47-year-old just 3 months after 3 months in charge. On to other news, Tottenham Hotspur. While still on Tottenham Hotspur, Tottenham Hotspur have appointed Italian manager Antonio Conte to manage as manager. The 52-year-old Italian manager joins a struggling Tottenham side and will be looking to emulate his success, which has seen him win 4 consecutive Serie A League titles with Juventus and a Premier League title with Chelsea. He's no stranger to the Premier League, having coached Chelsea. We saw him to a successful stint winning a Premier League. He has some domestic trophies also. Was linked with Manchester United for a while after there were calls for Solskjaer's head for some time. Conte will be at the helm on a 2-year contract with an option to extend. Former Mamelodi Sundowns midfielder Bongani Zungu was heavily criticized by his manager Felipe Hinchberger for being overweight. The 29-year-old has been missing through injury and returned to training overweight and lacking fitness. Cape Town City in Paul Magola finds himself in hot water again following an incident in the MTN 8 final during a penalty shootout where he pushed a referee, attacking a referee alongside his goalkeeper Hugo Marquez. Now, this is not the first time Magola finds himself in trouble with the law with the PSL. This similar incident happened in 2019 during a Telkom knockout encounter against Kaizer Chiefs, which Cape Town City lost on penalties. Ironically, this is the same game. So Cape Town City the Citizens lost on penalty in a penalty shootout. Was charged with a similar offense. The PSL will be looking to decide on what to do alongside SAFA. The PSL have also apologized for what happened on Thursday in a game between Maruma Gallants and Amazulu, which was postponed to a day later after there was a clash of jerseys. Clash of jerseys when Marimo Gallants did not bring their away kit. The kits were too similar. Even the teammates were confused. They could not tell which one was which kit from which kit. It led to the officials calling the game off. We don't know what steps will be taken. Time will tell. But the game was played, however, and it ended in a stalemate. I'll bring you those results later on. Onto our fixtures. We don't have much time today because we have to make way for experts to jump in. If you still tune into All Things Football, please feel free to like and share, by the way, and comment on the show after I link the episode. We're looking onto our much anticipated Soweto derby between Kaizer Chiefs and Orlando Pirates. Our preview, we start with a head-to-head. These two teams have played 100 matches, with Kaizer Chiefs winning 41, Orlando Pirates winning 23. Drawn 36 games have ended in draws. Kaizer Chiefs have scored 117, while Pirates have scored 88. However, in the PSL era, this will be the 51st meeting. The two teams have met 50 times, with Kaizer Chiefs winning 14 games, Pirates winning 12, and 24 have ended in draws. Draws are proving to be a major factor. Hopefully, God willing, there will be no draw today. We'll see a winner, whichever team wins. I know which one I support. Which one do you support? Where are you going to be? On Baxter, however, is yet to lose a game to Orlando Pirates, a Premier League PSL game, having played 6 Soweto derbies. This will be his 6th Soweto derby, his 7th Soweto derby. He's won 2 and 4 have ended in draws. He's the one behind that Super Sports side that beat Orlando Pirates 6-1. Which led to the resignation of then coach, Orlando Pirates coach, Muhsin Ertugrul. We're still on the preview of the Kaizer Chiefs Pirates game. Kaizer Chiefs will be out to claim their first bragging rights of the season when they take on their nemesis in Orlando Pirates in a much eagerly anticipated derby. Many feel it's lost its spark. It's not as fun anymore because there's this packing the bus now. It's not like where it was free-flowing football, leaving no gaps behind, found goals galore. We don't see that repeat of that 1991 game where Pirates walked 5-1 victors, or where Pirates won 4-1. Darius Khosana scoring a hat-trick in that Bob Save Super Bowl semi-final. Kaizer Chiefs will be both sides have found the going hot and cold. Kaizer Chiefs are yet to lose a game against Orlando Pirates under coach Stuart Baxter. Kaizer Chiefs will be looking to bounce back also from that midweek defeat to Stellenbosch. And the Giants have won just 3 of their 8 encounters in the league, conceding 9 goals in the process. Coach Baxter is likely to have a selection headache. Hlanti has been ruled out with an Achilles tendon after tearing an Achilles during training. So maybe this could be a chance for Riv Frosler to jump in. I'm not sure. Baxter has been applying a 3-4-3 formation in the past few matches. With the casualties, it's been hard to the chopping and changing, which has led to the chopping and changing. As a result, he's yet to find his footing because they're slowly getting there. Time will tell. I did admit there's still a lot of work to be done. Keegan Doherty will be the key man to watch. The winger has recently found his footing since joining Kaizer Chiefs. It took him a while. Many have been complaining that he's not the 28-year-old is not a 90-minute player. He found his footing, netting a brace against Chippa in that 4-0 drubbing. His ability to feed off him and Kama Billiard, who've been playing together since Ajax Cape Town, feeding off each other's energies. His ability to go at defenders. It would be wise for Baxter to give him a free role, to let him go at defenders. He's daring. You need someone who's daring, who's got the pace to trouble defenders, who can score goals on a good day. He has an eye for goals. Coach Baxter will be he's an egg for goals. Coach Baxter will be looking to him to counting on his combination with Billiards to flourish on the day. Come a Billiard, his understanding with Dolly has also been key. Having played both the two did their games, met their football play, have been playing soccer daily from back to Ajax Cape Town. They played at Sundowns together. They're part of the CBD. The C's are still out. Leonardo Castro is still out in injury, but is back in training. However, maybe we'll see him sooner than expected. He also has a neck for goal on a good day. He'll be looking to stand up and be counted, and they'll also be relying on the experience of the 35-year-old talisman and captain in Bernard Parker, will be playing in his 31st derby. Recently scoring a brace against Super Sports United. They'll be confident and they'll be hoping to find the net again. On to Orlando Pirates. Pirates come into the game beaming with confidence after a midweek win against Kukuna United, and have been tipped as favourites to claim victory in the first derby of the season. The key man to watch, Vincent Pule. The wing, they have been calls for the Vincent Pule, Mashonisa, as he is affectionately known, will be remembered for his free kick goal against Kaizer during the Soweto derby in the 2019-2020 campaign. The winger has an eye for goal and can also be dangerous with the free kicks and set pieces. Another man to watch is Kapadino Mango. The Malarian is set to start, but knows how to make his presence felt when he comes on. However, discipline tends to let him down because he's not as strong. It's not his strongest point. Too often he gets booked and misses crucial matches. Coach Mandla Ngugazi and Fadlu Davis will be hoping to count for him to step up. Now the expectation is a tight midfield battle in the middle of the park. This is the fifth derby, unfortunately, without fans. But many say it's become boring. It's lost its spark. It's up to the players to prove it wrong. Now we're on to our Manchester derby, the second derby of the day, and a head-to-head. There have been 48 meetings between the two Manchester sides. United winning 24, City winning 15. 9 have ended in draws. United have scored 70 goals, while City have scored just 61. The Red Devils are confident of that 3-0 win over Tottenham Hotspur, which led to the sacking of Tottenham Hotspur manager Nuno Santo. However, they played an entertaining 2-2 draw against Atalanta during the Champions League midweek. This ended the better exchanges of the two when the two teams last met. The key man, one called CR7, the 36-year-old talisman, has hit the ground running, has 5 goals in 4 Champions League matches since returning to Old Trafford, having not found the game in only 2 games since returning. Despite being 36 years old, he still has the pace and scores crucial goals at crucial times. Many have tipped him to combine with Edinson Cavani. It would be wise to let Cavani and Ronaldo to play together because they feed off each other's energy. We saw that in the game against Tottenham. They worked well together. We can only hope that they found their combination up front. The Citizen will be without an actual number 9, but have not let that get them down, beaming with confidence from their midweek Champions League win over Bruges midweek. However, they were beaten by Patrick Vieira's Chargers 2-0 last week in the Premier League. Key man Jack Grealish, number 10, will be looking to hit the ground running since joining City and relishing an opportunity to start in his first Manchester derby. Another player, Raheem Sterling, who's got the pace on the wing and often comes off the bench as an eye for goal and makes his presence felt on the wing, will be looking to trouble the opposition. They'll have to keep him quiet on this.